Welcome to the mud shop. Sorry about my hair pulled up. It is 98 degrees outside and I'm getting ready to unload this kiln. This is a bisque fire, but I thought I'd let you be as surprised as I am. I loaded it about as full as I've ever put it before. Of course, I still had other pieces that didn't quite fit, but this is what we got. Let me open it up. It is at 118 degrees. And I'll bring the camera over and let you see. It is packed all the way to the top. So here we go. Let's see. You can see how packed it is all the way to the brim. I don't know if you can see the witness cone, not yet. Anyway, I'll show you everything as I pull it out. Looks all right from here so far. Let's see what we've got. And like I said, there were a lot of pieces put in there. So let's reach down here and get the witness cone. This is cone 04. And I put one in the middle also. And you can see it is completely down. I got a good 04 firing. That's what I do my bisque fire on, 04. I've got a divided dish. And I put feed on it. Turned out well. I took 4 small pieces and put them on top of a square, lined them up and did the clay over it to make it deep. This is a couple inches deep, so it's pretty good. A little bit of texture on it. I also have several of my plates. This one was set on a rack. I didn't expect anything to go happen to it, just fire. But I have a couple that are upside down and stacked on top of each other on down in here as we go. So at 118 degrees, the shelves are able to be unloaded by hand with no gloves. All right, I'll pick up the post. I have plates stacked on top of plates this way. See, lip on lip, and fired. Turned out well. Okay, and checking the edges, they look good. All right, I have 8 of the large plates, 7 of the large plates, and 6 of the small plates. Now this one was stacked this way. Little one upside down on top of the big one. I did not want to set it on top this way because it's an uneven area, but when I flipped it over, the flat part of the plate and the lip matched up, so those came out well. I have my 2 tumblers here. I made the chip and dip set big bowl, and I just fired them stacked together. It fired flat. Here's the inside of the bowl. Now this will be a set. It'll look like a flower. Actually, cherry blossom is what it's supposed to be like. Anyway, large cherry blossom. So that set turned out well. Everything so far I'm setting on the table is setting flat. Nothing's warped or wobbled. Now I have a full shelf, and I'll lift this one out carefully. And I think I'll let you peek inside here and see how I have the mugs stacked. All right, so you can see it is full of mugs. And you can see the witness cone there also. I'll pull it out and show you. But that's the next layer. Don't want to make you dizzy. Here you go, back in your rack. Next time I get you out the camera out, I'm going to turn around and show you what my rack looks like. It's actually a manger scene. Get these posts out. And I ended up getting, let's see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 mugs and a planter, and 2 planters on this shelf. Here's my little planters. You see the bottom got a little hole in them, little feet on them. Everybody's into the succulent planter thing. All right, there were 2 different kind of mugs. This is a strip handle mug. This is a pulled handle mug. You can see the difference in the handles. I make both. I make several different kinds of handles, but so I made them with the 2 option. Of course, the little cotton ball sprig on those are, I just rolled a little thin piece of clay out and cut it out with my little clay knife. Took my little sculpting tool and drew the little lines and stuff on it and then attached them. So that's all these mugs. When I get it all unloaded, I'll wash them off. Make sure all the dust is wiped off before I glaze them. Of course, if you're in pottery, you know how that goes. And I'm coming and going back and forth. I also had a request for someone, even though I don't normally mail off any of my pieces. I have mailed a few pieces to my father in Pensacola, but normally I don't mail off pieces. But I've had a request to make a special mug. She wants butterflies on it, and so I've got her mug going. You can see it's a butterfly on the front and a little butterfly here where your thumb goes. So that's her butterfly mug working on. And I'll get that in some really pretty colors. All right, here's the witness cone for the middle. You can see it also all the way down. Here's the 2 together. They fired even. That's what I want. Even firing. Perfect. All right, I'll get another layer out of the way. Go ahead and pick up my post. Well, I'll show you what it looks like. Here, I'll get this off the rack. And you can see the next level. See, I have 2 large plates, 2 small plates, and the posts. And from there on down, oh, here, you see this. This is my rack. You slide right through here. Actually, the camera is an iPad, and it holds it perfect. All right, let's get these posts out of here. Okay, we have 2 large plates. Small plates. Take down another row. The other one looks just like this one. 2 large plates, 2 small plates, and the post. So I won't worry about carrying you back over here and getting you dizzy. I'll just go ahead and unload this level and make it down to the bottom. 2 large plates. 2 small plates. Take down the next shelf to reveal the bottom. Here is the bottom. See? This is a large Mississippi plate and a small plate and a few little jewelry pieces and spoons. Now I'll get them out. if you saw in the bottom, it kind of looks like sand down there. It's actually grog, 20 grit grog. I keep on the bottom shelf. My heaviest plates go there. The sand gives it a little bit of more ability to move, like when you're firing it and the pieces shrink. If they're real heavy, sometimes they grip on the shelf, and that's when you have cracking and breaking. Okay, I have this little plate with a little bit of texture in it and the little feet, little jewelry piece, and this will be a magnet to go on the refrigerator to match the cotton ball pieces, and a couple spoons. I'll probably glaze them in ancient copper. And this large piece here, have a lot of little shells. These will be jewelry pieces. Let me get them out. Cannoli beads, and pendants also in here. I know I'm off camera, I shouldn't do that, but oh well. And here is my large. You see how huge this is from the top of my head all the way to the middle of my chest, or the lower part of my chest. Anyway, this is the large Mississippi plate. Has a foot on the bottom. It's pretty deep. You can see it'll hold a good bit. You can use it to serve. It will be food safe when I get through glazing it. Or you can use it on a stand to just show. But this is the largest piece of the set. All right. And now, as you can see, the kiln is empty, all but the grog on the bottom, and that will stay. I will close the lid down. Here is what I'll be dealing with the next few days. Glazing, and more glazing. See all the large Mississippi plate, and all the mugs, and the chip and dip set, and the planters, and the stacks of plates, and my little divided dish. All right, and the 2 tumblers. Well, thank you for joining me as I unloaded this bisque fire. Again, I fired at cone 04. It was 1495 degrees, and it took 15 hours and 15 minutes, but I also did a 6-hour hold, preheat, and a 30-minute hold. So there we go. Next time you see these pieces, they'll be coming out of the kiln again, but a lot more colorful. Thanks for joining me in the mud shop. Until next time, bye.